What turns a seemingly ordinary family dinner into a horrific massacre? On a spring evening in Chickasha, Oklahoma, the quiet hum of suburban life was shattered when 22-year-old Jacob Mayhugh, a young man with no apparent history of violence, was accused of killing his parents and younger sister in cold blood. This chilling crime was no impulsive act. It was the culmination of a meticulously planned and calculated betrayal.
An area here in town where you're talking about a triple homicide. This doesn't happen here very often.
We're all still processing, and we're all still in shock.
Chickasha, Oklahoma, is the kind of town where life feels predictable, comforting even. Nestled amid the rolling plains, its quiet streets rarely make headlines. But on May 11, 2024, the community woke to a scene of unspeakable horror. 3 members of the Mayhugh family had been brutally murdered in their home. James and Patty Mayhugh were beloved members of the community, known for their kindness and generosity. Their daughter, Shayla, 18, had her entire life ahead of her, poised to graduate high school with honors. Yet, their bright future was extinguished in an act so shocking, it left the town reeling. The initial investigation revealed chilling details. Jacob Mayhugh, the family's eldest son, was the prime suspect. By all accounts, Jacob's actions were not a spur-of-the-moment decision.
Entry inside, they found 3 deceased persons inside. All had passed away from apparent gunshot wounds.
Please subscribe to our channel and make comments about what you think of our videos. In the weeks leading up to the murders, he purchased an AR-15 rifle and amassed ammunition, all while maintaining a facade of normalcy. On the evening of May 10th, Jacob told his girlfriend he was heading home for a family dinner. This ordinary statement would later take on sinister significance. Jacob deliberately deactivated his phone and social media accounts, ensuring no digital trail could trace his movements. Sometime after entering the family home, Jacob carried out his grim plan. His parents, James and Patty, were the first victims. The once lively home, filled with laughter and love, became a crime scene soaked in blood. Shayla, the youngest and perhaps most unsuspecting, was the final victim. The brutality of the murders shocked even seasoned investigators. The precision with which Jacob executed his plan left no doubt about his intent. Jacob's attempt to evade capture was as calculated as the murders themselves. He fled the scene, sparking a statewide manhunt that gripped Oklahoma. For days, authorities scoured every lead until they found Jacob sitting calmly on a park bench in Bricktown, Oklahoma City. His demeanor was described as eerily composed, as if he were untouched by the horrors he had unleashed. Inside his vehicle, police discovered chilling evidence: 2 loaded ammunition clips and $750 in cash, suggesting he was prepared for a prolonged escape. Please subscribe to our channel and make comments about what you think of our videos. The case moved quickly through the legal system. Jacob eventually pleaded guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder, avoiding the death penalty in a plea deal. On December 23, 2024, he was sentenced to 3 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole. He waived all rights to appeal, commutation, or parole, sealing his fate in prison. As the dust settled, one question lingered: why? Friends and relatives struggled to reconcile the Jacob they knew, a quiet, seemingly unremarkable young man, with the calculated killer who had destroyed his family.
They're amazing people. Even people within their community here in Chickasha they had nothing but awesome things to say about them. They were ingrained within the community. I believe I heard that said. But to us, they were our closest family.
Prosecutors and psychologists alike were left searching for answers, but none were forthcoming. Grady County District Attorney Jason Hicks summed up the community's anguish, saying, "This crime wasn't about impulse. It was about pure, premeditated evil." The murders left a permanent scar on Chickasha. Vigils were held in memory of James, Patty, and Shayla, with hundreds gathering to mourn the family torn apart by an unimaginable act of violence. The home where the murders occurred now stands as a haunting reminder of the fragility of life. The story of the Mayhugh family murders is a chilling reminder that even the most serene communities can harbor unspeakable darkness. As the town of Chickasha struggles to heal, the question remains: How could a son betray the people who gave him life? Was it madness, malevolence, or something even darker? The answers may never come, but the pain of that night will linger forever. Please subscribe to our channel and make comments about what you think of our videos.